Hi everyone, the Penguin Chef here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a dish that I call fusion ramen. This recipe was in answer to a question, what can I make for dinner without having to go to the store? So I scoured the fridge, the pantry, the freezer, and this is what I came up with, and fortunately it was well received by all. So let's take a look at that recipe card. Now might be a good time to pause the video so you can copy down these ingredients, or take a screenshot on your phone or mobile device to help you with your shopping list. So I've got my pan here over medium heat, and in the bottom I've got 2 tablespoons of ghee. If you don't have ghee, you can use butter or you can use olive oil and it'll work just fine. So now that the ghee's all melted, we can go ahead and add our linguiça, which if you don't know, is a Portuguese sausage. In my experience, linguiça is always fully cooked. So all we're doing here is actually warming it up to get the juice to come out, because we're gonna make a roux out of it. And that roux will serve as the basis for our sauce. So now we're going to just take the linguiça out of the pan, trying to leave as much of the liquid as possible. So make sure you're using a slotted spatula or a slotted spoon. So I've set the linguiça aside. I've got here 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're just going to mix that up. All right, and then we're going to add to that 1 cup of chicken broth. You can use any kind of broth, really. Whatever you've got on hand or whatever you can make out of bouillon. I personally am a big fan of the better than bouillon with reduced sodium. All right, and then to that we're going to add half a cup of soy sauce. I also use the reduced sodium soy sauce. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of oyster sauce. All right, we got the sauce good and going here. We're just going to add in a tablespoon of minced garlic. So the sauce has come up to a nice simmer, so we can go ahead and start adding in our vegetables. We're going to start with a half a pound of broccoli. To that we're going to add in a half a pound of shredded carrots. Turn the heat down to low. In the meantime, we're bringing this pot of salted water to a boil to cook our ramen. I just buy them in these little cakes and cook them per the instructions on the packaging. Occasionally, you're going to want to give this a stir. Our broccoli looks pretty good. It's still got that nice firmness to it, so we're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. I've got here a pound of raw, tail-off shrimp, about 30 to 40 shrimp per pound. The done temperature for shrimp is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can see when it starts to get this nice C shape, and it's turned from translucent to opaque, it's done. And now we're going to add back in our linguiça. Give this a little stir. So the ramen's almost done, which means we can take some of the water, which has a lot of that nice rice starch in it, and add it to our pan. So I've taken a half a cup to give us a little more volume of sauce, but also to thicken it up. So we drained our ramen, making sure not to rinse it. Now we're going to add it immediately into our pan and mix it up with the sauce. Once you've got it pretty well mixed and you're just about ready to serve, that's when you add your green onions. Here it is, our fusion ramen with the vegetables and the protein and those delicious, delicious noodles.
Did you say ramen? I love ramen. Can I have some ramen, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a bite.
Mine now.
Well, at least she likes it. Hey, thanks for watching, and yeah, until next time, I'm back here with my dinner.